Hey everyone, I'm Ultraviolent 4 and you are back for part 9, I want to say 9, of Tengu Summoner of Ashanzari. We finished our vaults off. We actually cruised through it. It was pretty easy. A lot easier than I was expecting actually. And we're going to be heading into Elf for this one. Admittedly, we don't have heaps of HP, seeing as we have 135, but that is enough. Max HP Crystal Spear is 102, so we can take one and a tiny bit. We also don't really have the requisite MR for Elf. 3 points of MR is where you're pretty confident you're not going to get banished. We've only got 2, which is not ideal, but it's kind of okay. Partly because we can use Spire and Shadow Creatures to put things between us and any banishes. But also at this point, if we get banished, it's probably not the worst. We've got 10 teleport scrolls. We can fly, so we're fast. It's not a death sentence to get banished. Also, our other option is to go into depths. Having 2 points of MR is kind of scary there too. Plenty of things that can paralyze you. Vampire Knights is one that comes to mind. And unless we can get RC. We have a ring of protection from cold, but I feel like depths is going to be scarier than doing Elf, even if we don't have enough MR for it. So here we go. Okay, is this our Demon Trident? No. Okay. Alright, good. One of the elves summoned a Nekasek, which can mutate us, but I think that one died to the Spire. The main thing that I care about in here is lightning bolts, because we don't have any RLX, and also we're being banished obviously, and then annihilators, so Crystal Spear. Other than that, we should be pretty fine. For all these random elves as well, like these Deep Elf Mages and Deep Elf Knights, Archers, what just happened? Is this new? Air Elementals can now cast Vortex. It looks like it's casting Tornado. What is Vortex? This looks like this is a new change. I've never seen this before. Doing tremendous damage to everyone caught in it and tossed around. Huh, okay, so it seems like Air Elementals now effectively do Tornado. That's pretty insane. That's gonna kill the allies though. Interesting. Okay, so before that happened, I was trying to say that all these regular elves can't see invis, so we can very easily just evoke invisibility like this, and then we're not in any danger. Dancing weapons also can't see invis, so we're not really afraid of those either. Not that we are anyway, but I don't know, we're doubly unafraid. I mean, we can just fight them. We've got pretty insane defenses considering we have 37 AC and 30 evasion and a bit of shield on top of that. So we can just tab them. Okay, well here's our first banisher. Okay, so we put a spy between it and us so that we don't get banished. Excellent. Eat the one fruit. That is the third time I can remember this game where we found a single fruit. This is a catalog of summoning. Summon demons, not that exciting. Anytime that we would use summon demon, I think I'd probably just prefer to use shadow creatures. Recall, I don't really care about that much either. Yeah. Have we seen Abjuration? No. Okay. +6 scale mail of RLX, strength +6, dex +4. That's not a bad armor, but I think our +7 Swamp Dragon scales is just better. On we go. Oh, okay. I saw Louise and I got excited because sometimes she has Demon Tridents. Not this time. Morningstar of Flaming. 14% chance to banish us. She does see Invis? No, she does not. Okay, let's go Invis. Okay, so no one can see us anymore. And then we just casually tab it all. Good. No. No magical shields anywhere. So I guess we're just sticking with a buckler. Considering that we have 37 AC, the 3 AC that we're getting out of the buckler is not that exciting. I don't know. At some point we might even go to the Glaive of the Guard. I don't know. We're not really struggling for damage though. I mean, do I really want to train 6 more levels of polearms just to use a glaive? Not really. This has nothing that's we want. This would be like the dream for the Halfling Warper last game. There's a Festivulus next to Portal Projectile. More enchant armor. And another one. I think we're almost at max enchantment Fire Dragon scales now. What did I drop over there? Oh, really? Okay. We just have so many enchant armor scrolls. Something in me wants to put them next to each other. Okay. I think this guy is actually immune to Elec. They really do. They just tornado stuff now. That's crazy. I don't know why I'm even thinking about putting a spy down. It's a +7 mace. Interesting. I probably should go invis just so we don't get completely drained to all hell by this draining weapon. There's not really any point going into the Hall of Blades. The thing we're really after is a Demon Trident, and you don't ever get demon weapons in the Hall of Blades. Alright. I was thinking about whether I wanted to magic map, considering we can probably fairly easily find the end vault, just due to the fact that we're revealing all these tiles with Ash, but we have 8, so, and there are more in shops, so I'm just going to use one, and then we can know for sure that it's over here. So I'm going to exit out. We'll do the rest of the floor first, and we'll go in there as a finisher. Interesting. We've got a whole massive room of enemies in there. Gonna preemptively put a spy down, and I'm going to preemptively invis. Yeah, okay. It's all the ones who can't see invis, so that works out. Death mages are the higher tier elves, but not a banish elf. You're afraid of the demonologists and the what are they called? The sorcerers. They're the two that have banish. Sinjai of slicing, that's fine. Got strength on our natural level up. Probably would prefer int. How are we going for spell hunger? We're down 2 levels. Spellcasting is almost at 12. We don't really need to go that much higher. This is probably enough spell hunger that we don't start hungering. We're going to start starving after 2 casts maybe. Also, it's funny that Shadow Creatures literally has no spell power. The spell power does not affect it in any way. Yeah, I've had enough. We're going to put a spell target on spellcasting for 12. So we'll turn that off in a second. And then, yeah, we're just doing our defenses, fighting, armor dodging. Ooh, dear. This is a exciting looking room. A whole bunch of elves and an orange crystal statue. They have shadow creatures. Maybe we just don't go in there. We can do the rest of the floor first. We can figure out what loot is in there, if any, and then we'll decide if we could be bothered doing it. Come on, elves. I know you've seen me. What are you doing? I see arrows being fired at the closed door. You're trying to shoot through the window? These elves are not sending their best. Freezing. Okay. That guy was kind of winning. You do have to be a bit wary of those high priests because they can call down damnation. But again, they're not a banisher. I guess we kind of need to do this orange crystal statue because it's in a really awkward place for getting into the end vault here. What we can do is summon shadow creatures and then just tell them to run at the statue. Well, there are two in here. I don't know, I don't like this at all. Is there LRD in this game? Please, no LRD. It's like we could learn LRD just to blow them up. But no. I mean, we can get into the end vault here without going into that room, so maybe we will just ignore them. And there isn't any loot in there, so I guess we may as well. Alright, so what I like to do before I head into here is dig some kill holes. And I want one on the other side, just in case an elementalist blows it up. Okay, and the reason I'm digging them down rather than into the wall here is that if everything goes really badly, we can then escape out. Whereas if we dig ourselves up, then we're trapped in there. Alright, so we need to take this super slow because any banishers can abyss us. And by super slow, I mean we're kind of just camping on the exit. Let's yell. Glowing broadaxe. Why don't we know what that is? Oh, Ashanzari warns you it's a broadaxe of venom. Okay. Thank you, Ash. Let's go invis. There's a sorcerer. Yeah, 14% chance to banish. So preemptively put down a spire between us, and then we'll just reach over from behind. Give him the old reach around. Blade Masters cannot see invis. You get wrecked by it. I don't know what that is yet, so just in case it was a banisher, I preemptively put the spire down. Taking this really slow, just in case we take the max damage crystal spear. Spellcasting goes off. Preemptively spire, and we're going to yell. What is that? Venom again. Oh, okay, never mind. We've got a bunch of stuff coming. One of which is the Blade Master. So we're going to go invis. I'm going to try. Good. Someone had a Halberd of Distortion and I just did not notice at all. Why did I not notice? Not sure, but it worries me that there's a Halberd of Distortion sitting at our feet. I never even noticed that it existed. Alright, here's the Elementalist. There's no point walking into the kill hole with that guy around, because he's just going to blow it up. So I'm going to walk away from it. Also, he can see invis, so the whole invis there was more to do with getting the broad axe of venom. Although I noticed that it turns out that we were still contaminated from the last one. So that was not the best time to use an invis. Alright, Demonologist. Shield us. Okay, well he just made an Ice Fiend. Not only can we get tormented, we have no RC. What if we throwing net it? Okay, so the Demonologist is nearly dead. Because what would we do otherwise? Even just walking away from the Ice Fiend is dangerous at this point, because in all the tiles that we're going to be leaving, we can be getting tormented. And what's the other thing it does? Bolt of Cold. So I would like to try to throwing net it. Even though we have no throwing skill, secret here, the devs don't want you to know, you basically never ever miss fiends. You sometimes do, but very rarely. And when it's in a net, it's going to spend most of its turns trying to escape. So now let's just hope that we can just kill the Demonologist before the Ice Fiend escapes. Come on. Okay, good. OS Frog. It's like the two greatest, most broken things in the game. Lightning Spire plus throwing nets. Oh, this guy kind of did make a mess of it, even though we never actually went in there. Another Blade Master. Which is good, because we have invis. Thank you, game. It's a very kind elf so far. We should be resting off the contam. Also, why aren't we flying? I don't know why we're not flying. Oh, because I accidentally hit... When I was trying to invoke invis with AH, I accidentally hit AG to stop flying. Okay. I hope that wasn't for a long time. I think it was just before. Is that a Master Archer? Ashenzari warns you it's a lek. Okay, Master Archers also can't see invis. Yeah, very strong against both of the masters. Kill the masters. Alright. This is a bit of a worry. Yeah, we saw the Hellfire appear. Also, why do I keep sensing monsters in the walls? This is really freaking me out. Alright, the double annihilator. This is too scary. We're going to start walking back to the stairs. Not the trapdoor though. Do not take the trapdoor up from Elf 3 to Elf 2 if you have not done the Hall of Blades. Have a look at Elf 2. See how much area the Hall of Blades takes up? You're not guaranteed, but there's a very good chance that when you take the hatches up, you end up in here. And I feel like this shouldn't be the case because it's suddenly motorbike. It's a ruined area, so the fact that you can get shafted in or take hatches in, I think shouldn't happen, but it does. We actually could die to a full damage Crystal Spear here. Well, as long as they're far away from us. Crystal Spear is not a full screen spell. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, that's probably why we could sense enemies in the walls. Now I understand. Because the Elementalist was turning the walls into whatever those guys are called. We have no RC, so this freezing cloud is very powerful against us. Let's preemptively invis because we know the Blade Master is there. Why is this guy so hard? There we go. Oh, because he had the +8 orange crystal plate armor. Okay, now I understand. Oh man. Okay, we don't even nearly have enough strength for that. But that is a sick item. +8 orange crystal plate armor. Yeah. No, we would not be able to cast anything in that. And we wouldn't be able to dodge much either. Because you need 23 strength for crystal plate armor. And we have 15. But yeah, that makes sense. It's like, why is this guy taking literally no damage? Now I understand. Orange crystal plate armor. Let's head back over. I don't want to hit auto explore because I don't want auto explore to just march us right back in. Alright. Good. Yeah, he really did. Okay. Yeah, I understand now. Although I don't know how he hollowed it out. That's really funny. Okay. Just checking that we haven't picked up any jewelry or anything like that. Okay, I want the spy down between us and the sorcerer. I'm also going to invis. The invis is for the master archer, although actually I've changed my mind. This is too scary. Okay, we can do this and we can fight one. Oh, we just got outplayed. It's alright, we can put the spy behind us. We can outplay you back. Let's go invis. It hurts, it really hurts. This sorcerer is just acid bolting his own high priest. How in trouble are we here? Probably in a bit of trouble. If we got hit by another acid bolt from this guy, as well as something from this guy, we might die. So let's heal wounds. Yeah, that's good. And now let's not get banished. And again. Alright, there we go. That was a bit crazy. He has... Oh, we got a new scroll. Scroll of noise, great. Actually, let's carry that. I've got an idea that I want to show off with the scroll of noise. He has a larger tank of distortion. I haven't noticed this time. But still, we didn't get a force more. Maybe my options are broken. We are not carrying a lamp of fire. We probably should be, because we have evocations training. Alright, glaive of the guard, glaive of the guard, glaive of the guard, you are being dropped. I have decided that I don't want you, at least for the moment. Shield? No. That's no good. Because I was greedy and didn't wait off the invis, we're still contaminated. Oh, we can cheese these guys with spy like this. Oh, this frog. Oh, we ran out of mana. That's okay. It's nearly dead. Hey, there's an artifact shield or buckler. A +3 buckler. Having the Arlek would be really nice, but it's got minus cast on it, so that's not going to work. Yeah, we need to ignore that. Box of Beasts stack. Nice. Slay +2 boots. We cannot wear boots. We should have the Phantom Mirror too. Oh hey, we also picked up a +4 Amulet of Reflection. I feel like there's a good chance we want that. Let's drop Scatter Shot. I never remember to use it. And we probably don't need Ice Blast at this point either. So we can get the Phantom Mirror. Books. Nope. Is Pass Wall free? 9%. Yes. Let's just learn Pass Wall. Okay. +2 Gloves of Archery. Yeah, we have no use for those. Okay. We really just want a Demon Trident though. Game? Could we? No Demon Tridents. Okay, but I should remember we now have 4 boxes of beasts. So we should be using this. Alright, kind of disappointing loot in here. Wait, what's this one? Oh yeah, that was our statue form book. Our passport book. Did have statue form though, but we can't use that. Okay, so I guess that means we're heading into depths now. Let's see. I think it is probably worth having a point of cold resistance than it is having +4 AC from this ring of protection. Alright, so we're going to burn a few, remove curse scrolls here. Let's remove +4 protection. And should we uncurse the Amulet of Regen? I'm just thinking, would I rather have +4 shield and reflection, or would I rather have plus regen? I feel like I'd probably rather have the reflection, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, having a shield gives you much more value out of reflection because everything you block, you'll reflect. We've only got a buckler, but still, it's good value. And plus regen, while it is nice, it is not amazing. Alright. Yep, just those two things. So let's drop those. We're going to put on +4 reflection and protection from cold, and then we're going to curse both of those on. We go back to being fully bound in jewelry. Good. Alright, no Demon Tridents. Yeah, well, we might get one in depths. There's a good chance that we will actually. You often see Hell Knights, and they very often have Demon Tridents. Alright, into depths. Got an Annihilator. We've got to make sure we don't drop below 102 HP. Good. And just to confirm, we still have not seen deflect missiles. No. More elves. Don't know where he went. Oh, Master Archer. Go invis. Good. Okay, he had nothing. If we were a sort of heavier character, I guess the orange crystal plate armor would have been a really nice find. But yeah, it does not help us much. You have vision of a gate. An entrance to hell. Okay. So we have 7 magic mapping scrolls. How many more in shops? 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 magic mapping scrolls means we have enough to map every floor of depths and every floor of Zot. So we may as well. Cool. This looks kind of funky. And this looks kind of funky too. Definitely some funky things going on. There's a ruined room up here. We can use Scry to find out what that is when the time comes. That is very many ugly things. Can we get some insane shadow creatures? Yes, we can. The spell will just get better and better as the game goes on. That's an interesting scythe. So we're now in depths, so we now get depths level enemies out of our shadow creatures. Check on shields. No. Paralysis chance on a Sphinx, 16%. It's kind of high, so I'm going to keep things between us and the Sphinx. I lied. Okay, that is a Shadow Dragon Simulacra. We have no... Oh, we have Arsena. Okay, but they still hit really hard. Good. Get some more remove curse scrolls. Going to 4 of them. They've been very precious this game. They always are much more precious when you're Ash, but we have struggled with remove curse scrolls this game. That's probably a stone giant, but if he's going to waste all his rocks on the spire, then we may as well encourage him to do so. We'll have a look at that vault at the end here. All of these ogres we could be going invis against, but I'm not really afraid of ogres, or even Ettins really. 33 AC, 31 evasion is really good defense. Hey, another acquirement scroll. Found very many this game. Alright, let's get the artifact shield. Let's go. I've kind of given up on the acquiring the demon trident play. I want something like a hat that gives plus MR, or I want an artifact shield. Cursed Scarf of Repulsion. Getting repel missiles is not worth the 3 AC that we'll lose from the cloak and our ability to go invis. Nope. So many acquirement scrolls, but most of them have not been so good. That is an Iron Dragon Simulacrum. Don't want to get hit by that. So just kiting it. The Simulacra are slow. So even if you don't have the speed boost from Tengu, you can still avoid being hit. It is a zombie, but it's a juggernaut zombie, so it's still scary. Still hits for a lot of damage. It can't follow upstairs though, so man, juggernauts just have so much AC. So we can know that if we do get hit really hard, we can still just go back upstairs. Yeah, I was gonna say, these seem like shapeshifters. It's a weird place to just have a random black mamba. double ogre shadow creatures. Let's go. Super useful. Oh, we got Boggets. Extremely useful against the Vampire Knight because we don't want to get paralyzed by him. 10% paralyzed, I guess, is not extremely likely, but if it does happen, it can be sad times. I'm allowing us to be hit by a Gold Dragon Simulacrum. That's so dumb. You can just walk away from him. Balrog. That's what I was looking for last game. A Balrog in depths. Demon Rip. This is a +0 chainmail of the soldier. Okay, so we have the ability to scry, so we may as well look at what's in here. What can we see? I hit Control X, it's going to show us the items as well as the enemies. The enemies don't really matter that much, but there's not really a lot of point either. Yeah, I think we just ignore this. The loot in there is nothing that we really care about, so we're just going to keep going down. It's magic map. What have we got? A pan entrance, and that's about it. Some funky corridors. Those are interesting. Alright. If that is a banished wizard, 9% chance. I don't really want that to happen. Let's go more int. Fireball, that means he's not a banish. Okay, we're good. No panic. The shapeshifter became a shock serpent, which is like our worst nightmare almost. Yeah, there's no way that was a real Raiju. But it had a lot of time to switch, but it never did. Okay, so we have no Arlek for Spark Wasps. They don't see Invis, right? No, so we should go Invis immediately. Okay, good. We should make some shadow creatures. And then we should be trying to fight them one at a time. If we can hit them with our trident. Okay, good. To hit them with the poison, they're going to die because they're vulnerable to poison. Also, why is there... What was the deal with that summoned fire giant? Why was he hostile? I don't know why, but it seems like our fire giant turned hostile for some reason. Odd. Oh, there's no point going back. Is that just a regular shield again? Uh-oh. We've got the haste might troll. Well, we can use Spire to try to attack from behind. He's just dying to Spire while he sits back there. Good. An Angel Vault. Interesting. They are resistant to Elec. We're getting horrible shadow creature rolls. What is this? A hippogriff? A shapeshifter? There's some rubbish. Should be getting them to help at least. This looks like, yeah, there's another halo in there. So, seems like a holy themed vault. Let's get a bunch of, oh, we got a lich. Okay, never mind. Well, we're gonna win this fight. We got a lich. Except when the angel actually attacks the lich. Is that what happened there? No, I think you just timed out. Okay. Couple of books. Young Poisoner's Handbook. Nope. I'm walking around with a +8 plate armor of RF. I didn't notice that. Book of Spatial Translocations. Nice. That's one that I've been keeping an eye out for. Blink. Amazing spell to have. What's on B? Core Canine Familiar. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, sweet. So now we have the ability to blink. It is worth training a little bit of translocations because it will make blink a bit safer, and Ashen Zari gives us a boost anyway, so it really won't take that much training. Let's also learn Passage, which is now in V. Okay, good. That's a really good pickup. We played a lot of this game without even a single scroll of blinking. So it feels good now to have the spell if we need it, as well as a single scroll of it. Fruits. He hasn't gone invis. Okay. We got paralyzed, but because he hadn't gone invis, our spy could shoot him. Oh, that was a protection from Magic Ring, was it? Was it? Did we pick up? Okay, sweet. We got a protection from Magic Ring. So we are now capable of getting 3 points of MR. The problem is we still don't have any other form of RC. And because Ashen Zari doesn't let us juggle rings around, I guess that isn't an amazing pickup. Oh well. I'm still holding out hope that we're going to find the Shield of Resistance. Let's not get paralyzed. Is he invis? No. You should go invis, you madman. He is now. Yeah, okay. So let's make... Oh, what are shadow creatures? That's base translocations to 1. Which... yeah, Ashen Zari is boosted to 3.5 already. That means Passage is almost castable. Blink definitely is, but we're going to keep going for Passage. There isn't really that much longer in the game that we can use Passage for, because once you go into Zot, it no longer works. But still, it will make this depths portion safer, and then also getting our 3rd rune will be a lot safer. The Cacodemon can malmutate us, so I want to have Spire between us and the Cacodemon, and I also want to try to make shadow creatures, because the Cacodemon can dig. So even with the Spire between us, he can bust through the wall. Good. Alright, that's depths 2 done. Let's have a look at depths 3. I'm gonna magic map it. Okay, we've got... that's probably a shop there. And we've got a pen entrance and hell entrance. And I don't see any super scary looking vaults. That's a funny stare. Okay, I think we're going to stop this one here. So if you join me in the next one, let's just eat a raw jelly. We'll finish off depths and then we'll go and search for our 3rd room. See you then.